Right. So there is Stephen Sage in his bearded glory, starting to set up his list. A Poe Dameron and Rey bill. It's almost thematic if Kanan Jarrus weren't smuggling himself on board. Which, it's like, close, not close enough though. But we're not here for thematics, we're here to have some fun rolling some dice and moving some ships around a board and go making pew-pew noises. I know that's certainly what I like to do. So, let's get on with the show. So David will be joining me in the commentary booth soon as a co-commentator. With another special guest co-commentator in tow. We're going to have a 3-person commentary booth today. So I'm getting a chair. Right then. So. Going to be a few minutes, guys, while I quickly get the overlay all set up and prepared. Since it's not liking doing it in secret, I'm going to have to do it in the open. Which is a shame, but oh well. What can you do? A behind the scenes look here of how we do things. Not that it's much of a behind the scenes look. At this point I wish I had some royalty-free music to just kind of have playing in the background. Just jingle jangle. Why am I removing the second ship when both ships have I don't know. Right, so for the list for the highest one in the list, so I got Boba Fett first, and then again they're both part skill 8, so yeah, I'm going to put Fett first because it's Fett, and he is actually in the Slave 1, which I actually really much appreciate. I wonder if that was intentional on the part of Richard, but we shall see. That's Boba Fett, so we do that, and there is Kath Scarlet with Adaptability Plus, because I've never known an instance where I've wanted to use adaptability to lower my part skill. There are probably some circumstances where you want to do that, but I've never actually personally done it before. I mean, the only time I've wanted to move my part skill down is when I was flying Cassian, and I just bit the bullet and got enhanced scopes for that, because it was more effective and consistent as well. I could shove it all the way down to 0. I could always move first, rather than sometimes I move first. But it's nice to see Poe and Rey working together. People have been trying to make them two work together for a while now, especially since they came in the same box, Heroes of the Resistance. Bomb Master, that's true. That's true. Anything kind of with bumping bombs is is a good idea to lower part skill down so you move first. Yeah. Bomb Master, I assume that's a Jump Master. I assume. The thing is, can I take bombs? Or is that something else? Because I never heard of the Bump Master. And I need to change the title here because Poe Dameron is indeed in Black 1. So there we go. Bimp Master? The Bimp Master? Lol. Jump Master with AP tail. Yeah, I can see that. I actually really like anti-pursuit lasers. I think it's a very much underrated card. You got there third time the charm there. Oh dear Weasel. I thought no, I heard of the Bimp Master, but as soon as you said that, I thought, he's clearly misspelling Bump Master. And I believe I hear our co-commentator and our guest commentator coming through right now.
Sorry it took a while.
That's fine, I believe.
Hello. Are we live?
We are indeed live.
Ooh, okay.
So I will let David take his usual seat.
In the far corner.
Before I come on camera.
In the far corner. What you may have also just heard there, guys, for the first time ever in this side of the booth is my will actually be my teammate for the Team Epic tournament. Well, hey, Mr. Tom High.
Hello.
Heidi High.
Hello,
Howdy-ho.
Tom. Welcome to the booth.
Hello, it's good to be here. I think I can just
Squeeze up
I'm
there.
coming in all right.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I'm not moving anywhere, so that's fine.
No. Is it too close for comfort for you? Or are you alright?
No, I'm fine.
Get closer, actually.
There we go, we're all in shot. I think it's the first time we managed to get all commentators in shot for a
Right,
For a very long while, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, is that like a better camera?
Yeah.
No, same camera.
Right.
In fact, I don't know why, but his image looks really bad today.
Hello.
Wait, that image.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's alright for me. That might just be me.
But there's three of us it's trying to auto-focus on rather than one.
So we've seen you on the stream a few times, haven't we?
Yeah, a couple of times. So I was on, I think, on the store championship last year. I remember that well because I won by like 1 point. I just remember that really well. And then I think I've done a couple of flight nights as well. Oh, I was on.
You had one with Chris at some point as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I had one with Chris where I was playing like a kind of focus synergy list thing. That was a little while ago. Hello. And then I think I had one just on like a flight night because you needed someone to like fill in.
Yeah.
And then I was at the last tournament. Was it the last tournament? I had like my first round on stream and I was running like the Ghost and Braylon Stram versus I think what is the Shadowcaster and 2 Y-Wings.
Oh.
That was like the last time I was on stream playing, I think. But I haven't actually been on this bit before.
All right then. Well, I'm going to go. In fact, could you shoot out and just tell them that they are ready? We can go whenever they're ready.
Yeah,
that's all right.
No problem.
Cheers.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll get the upgrade sorted out.
Well, hey, there's a lot here. It's ironic, really, because Mr. Sage ran these two last week, and now he's going to go up against them this week.
Yeah, he likes.
This time round,
yeah,
sorry.
he does like his Falcon, and it's nice because I don't think the Falcon gets. I don't know. I'm not saying does it get the respect it deserves because it's a very powerful ship, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think it gets used as much as I'd like. Then again, I say that I did live through the era of Fat Han, so maybe I'm misremembering how bad those days
Here we
were.
go. Have you noticed how Stevens put his range 3 ruler and he's marked out range 3 from the edge, range 3 width and length?
Ah.
I saw him do that last week. I actually watched the video of his game back, I think, last night, just to get myself back into commentating mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed, I was like, I didn't even see him do that. But yeah, it's a nice little sort of swing he's got around there. So yeah, obviously going against Richard tonight, he's coming out with Poe Dameron and Rey, both VI to 11 and 10, which is huge.
Yeah.
You know, those two have really nice abilities, and especially with Poe being able to do all his moving about at pilot skill 11, it's going to be huge, regardless of what he's up against. Yeah, and basically shooting first 99 times out of 100.
I was just looking at what we got here.
Yeah, we have. Well, it's very interesting because David mentioned that last week.
2 weeks ago.
Or 2 weeks ago. Mr. Sage played against the list.
Played with
double fire sprays, and now he's playing
Right.
against them. So.
Oh, interesting.
Slightly different layout to the one that he had. He had Fearless Boba and Expertise Cath. Whereas this time, obviously, there's adaptability on Cath to make it 8. I'm presuming it's going to be 8.
There's 2 scum fire sprays. Not
Yes, 2
Imperial
scum
ones,
ones.
yeah.
I mean, when was the last time you saw 2 Imperial fire sprays?
I don't think I've ever seen 2 Imperial fire sprays.
Exactly. That's the question. I mean, you run predominantly Rebel, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much. I've got like one of every Rebel expansion except the Tantive, I think. So I tend to kind of stick with them just because I like the ships more. But I've ended up getting a couple of bits of Scum and Imperial just because they come with some nice things like guidance chips and stuff like that.
Yeah, which
So I've been
to be
tempted
fair,
to-
sometimes it isn't a bad idea to go and get those because then, like you've got the stuff for your rebel lists, and
Yeah.
also you could then potentially have a point where I've now got 4, 5, 6 Imperial or scum ships.
Well-
I could actually make 100-point stuff out of this.
Well,
Yeah.
while they're setting up in Princess, let's talk about that because I was talking with Jack earlier today, and he's of course he's a budget player. He can't afford much in terms of the game.
Yeah.
He was mentioning how it's annoying that you can't get the cards separately. So let's discuss this. What do you guys think of the business model of X-Wing?
Well, the business model is nice. Yeah, it's not like, for example, like Magic, where you don't know what you're potentially pulling every time. You
Or,
know
or
exactly-
Pokemon for someone who
Yeah,
is also a
yeah,
very skilled
I
player.
like
There.
Pokemon.
Yeah. You know what you're getting at every single pack. There is ways of getting singular cards. If you were to, like, for example, go on eBay, maybe find the odd single on there,
Yeah, that's
where people have
secondhand,
broken down. Well, they might have literally just bought it, broken the stuff down, and then tried to sell the bits off.
Yeah.
But most of the time, when you do that, you're paying an amount which you might as well then just go and buy the actual pack. In my experience, at least.
Yeah. I was going to say Poe does not have stealth device.
That's true. It's not Poe. It's supposed to be on the Falcon because that was something which was really weird to me today. Because apparently
Rey's on stealth device.
Ray has a stealth device.
That's
For the same
interesting.
points, I go countermeasures.
Well, yeah. Sage came into me too early and said I did have engine upgrade, never used it, so I'm going to go for stealth device. And I thought
Well,
that's
no.
an unusual choice.
He has enough points in the rest of his list because he's got 2 points spare for smuggling compartment, scavenger crane, and countermeasures.
Well, there you go. That's probably the better build.
Oh, you're showing us some in there.
BB-8 because he's going to barrel roll before he performs
Oh,
his maneuver.
yeah, cool.
So I'm supposing he's going to push the limit at this. Oh no, he can't push the limit. He's got VI,
Yes.
and he's going to do a 1 bank.
Which I don't think is a bad idea because I think having pushed the limit when you have BB-8 almost always tempts you to do it anyway. Which sometimes
Yeah, but if you're revealing green, it's like, well, barrel
yeah,
roll.
yeah, but I mean, like,
do
even
something else.
when you don't do it, you sometimes are tempted to push them anyway to get that extra action, and then realize now I can't BB-8 because whatever reason.
Yeah.
Although prime thrusters does fix that problem.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Intensity coming out for Poe Dameron.
The intensity.
That is going to be fun, especially with BB-8.
I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold on intensity, but we'll soon see how. No, I just I think the fact you have to refresh it,
Yeah.
I think is a clear downside of the card.
Yeah.
But if you,
But on Poe, it's quite nice.
yeah.
Oh, true.
But also with Poe's ability, if he's staying around with the focus, or you do an evade and he gets natural stuff, but he doesn't need to spend the evade. You can spend the evade to flip it back the other side.
Audio Weasel was saying here that his last double imp build was 2 fire spray, wasn't it? My first Tony build was 2 imp fire sprays. Boba and Crassus. Oh, I remember Crassus. The good old day of Crassus Trellix.
Was I don't know what his ability was.
You can re-roll secondary weapon attacks.
Ooh.
Which,
big beefy HLC, please.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
shove HLC on him and call it a day, pretty much.
My
Ooh.
only win that day was a bye, he says.
Yeah, well, it proves that they weren't even good back then, personally. bless you, Audio Weasel. Intentional bump there from Richard, which is not going to cost him. It's very far away from the engagement zone. Is he trying to pull Rey and Poe through the asteroid field, or is he just realizing they're not going to go for it and just going around the asteroids for clear space?
Yeah, if it was me with the, way things are for Stephen, I would. It's nice to keep them both together, but at the same time, looking at where they're coming from now, it would have been better to have probably done a hard maneuver, turning left.
Yeah, try and get
we
around.
could have barrel rolled first,
Yeah.
and then made the too hard a bit more, easier.
Yeah, you do have the deadly rear arcs, though.
That's true. I
Yeah.
completely always forget about the rear arcs in the fire spray, which are a lot larger than people think they are because, of course, large ships.
And it's Kath Scarlet as well, so you're going to get...
She likes shooting out.
pain,
She likes
yeah.
shooting out of the rear.
I'm gonna mention this again. I love the idea of tail gunner Cath. You get an extra attack dice. You reduce their agility by 1. That's a way to get past defenders. You say, you got three evade dice. Bye bye. You make that 2
I
now.
have to admit, though, I think Steven's going to be a bit careful with this Boba because Boba's got fearlessness, and of course, as we know, he gets to re-roll dice at range 1. With fearlessness, he adds a hit result.
Which one's Boba?
Yeah.
They're both 8. Which one's Boba?
That's a very good question. That is a very good question. I'm going to go and find out for you guys.
Okay.
Why don't you take my seat, Tom, and I'll...
Alright.
I'll
Because
sit there.
then Elliot's in the right place to.
Come back in.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
So
Okay.
one thing that's also missing here is the ID markers, because they're going to come in quite useful.
Okay.
Especially as there's a couple of same ships here on the board, so it's obviously going to be crucial to get these marked up and in the right place.
Or just like the fire sprays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's only 2 ships on the other side. It's actually quite interesting, really, because we've gone from a 3v4 versus and then a 2v2, so it's
Yeah, so quite a busy board to sort of, quite elite
yeah.
pilots.
This is looking a bit tight for Richard here, getting round the asteroid.
The stage again.
Oh, fine. I'll
Alright.
take it.
I got the ID markers out because they weren't
Awesome. So Boba apparently has a white skull, and
White Skull is outside, yeah.
and Kath has a red skull.
Okay.
Well, he also says he gets to jump a proton bomb into a TIE swarm with Boba, though, so that was fun. That does sound like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like they're going kind of like for a direct joust here rather than kind of trying to flank with either side.
Oh, well,
So this is going to be...
that's gonna be painful, especially with Boba.
Yeah.
Hopefully there is a barrel roll going to be done here because, well, actually, if he's doing it too hard, it could be okay.
Oh, he's going behind the Falcon.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll be able to clear that without bumping, though. I think that's going to happen no matter what.
He's doing his best. He's going to kind of barrel roll backwards so he gets more of the manoeuvre.
That is going to be a bump,
It's going to
though.
bump.
Yeah. Thing is, if you go for Poe now, you're probably going to have to go... I'm not even sure if they can hit
I
him from
think
that range.
Poe is out of range, but
Yeah.
the thing is they can now shoot.
No, they're not.
Oh, no, they're not. That could be
I think
dangerous.
they're both in range.
They must be both in range because of angle look.
Yeah.
You get that closer, Stephen, and you've got both of them on you, I think.
Yeah, this is going to
Yeah.
quickly turn into a bloodbath, as Audiovisual says. I don't see Poe lasting this engagement.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how both your commentators that you've had in the booth tonight are using wooden templates or tokens in some kind?
Yeah, thank you for that, because we couldn't tell what was focus and what was evade in that game.
Sorry, I tried to make during the game. When I was Jan was doing most of the stuff.
Yeah.
I tried to make sure she was. Yeah, that was up. Obviously, there's a few right near the end where I was basically evading with the stuff there. Oh, that's nice.
Easily done. And then next shot, this time from the Falcon, Rey.
Which we know is going to be 4 dice. 3 not at range 1, 4 for Finn.
Yeah, so one will just be a blank.
Yeah,
And then
Finn
you can reroll
is
it.
a reroll, which you'll need to somehow then
She
spend.
needs to find at least two symbols.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which isn't too difficult.
Because is Rey rerolling an arc, or is it only at range 1 to 2 an arc?
Rey
In
is,
arc.
when defending or
Okay.
attacking,
Yeah.
it is within arc, no range restriction.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, range 3 is its restriction, technically.
Yeah, Ray's never let me down, actually. She's pretty good.
Oh, you know-
apart
you-
from when I fly it badly.
Oh, you should realise, David, that in attack wing, arc means something entirely different. In attack wing, if you have arc, if anything is in your forward firing arc, no matter what the range.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
There's an ability which can proc across the board if you... Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute, is that all Stephen's got there? Just one hit?
Yeah, that's it. That's it, and that's not going to be enough. That's a single shield taken off. Well, actually, I don't think was even damage done?
Don't know.
I mean, you'd be kind of...
Let's lower the overlay and see where the no, not a single bit of damage done. Not a single bit. And look at that compared.
That's 4 against what, Rey?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh, yeah, so the stealth device.
Well, that's not going to last long.
No.
There's 3 because of asteroid here,
Yeah, that's
and there's a focus here. It could last.
I don't know. I don't see this going.
I noticed you were already there thinking about it.
Yep.
There's at least 2. Rerolling 2? Oh, it's a shame. He's got 3. He's got 3.
So the stealth device is now gone.
Okay.
Oh, he did so well there. I thought he nearly had that.
That's interesting just seeing like how well those dice can be manipulated just to keep that stealth device on though. Like potentially.
You've got a good point. There is actually potential in there to actually
Yeah.
do that, especially with the extra dice being added from Finn, which everyone forgets, even myself, is added for defense.
Yeah.
But timing step, these are both shooting at 8, so technically speaking, is the stealth device still alive because these shots are coming in at 8?
It's destroyed after the hit, so yes, it is.
Damn it.
So there's the one.
That's a shame.
There's the one from Finn. Here's the one he's now rolling. Actually, no, it's the second. It's 2 because of range 3. So
Yeah, because he's not getting the asteroid in this one. He's just getting clipped on the far corner.
I don't know. Maybe he is getting the asteroid in this one. Because he's got 3 in his hand. So and he's got the 4th.
He's thinking.
Yeah, he is thinking about something.
Okay, so he must be clipping asteroid then.
And Yahtzee.
Yeah, because there's not much he can do on his next move to keep.
That was all
them in
focus
his
results.
forward arc.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that was all focus because that didn't look good to me.
Nothing's happened.
Nothing's been removed, so I can only assume that she survived that one.
There was a damage on Rey, by the way.
Oh, there was a damage on Rey. Oh yeah, because of course stealth device.
Stealth device is gone.
Yeah, because if you've got hits, the stealth device, of course, we lose one. Ding ding ding.
But also, if you want to go for stealth device, and you don't want to do countermeasures, you could always go scavenger crane for Rey, and re-get your stealth device back again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's obviously up to your own choice and flair whether what you want to do there, really. But
yeah, I don't know.
I prefer countermeasures because countermeasures are given for the whole turn.
What's your opinion, Tom?
I still think. I mean, personally, on Rey, I tend to try and take engine upgrade if I can fit it on, because she doesn't, apart from, say, I don't know, a focus. She doesn't really need to worry about actions too much. So I tend to try and take engine upgrade, even if I'm taking like veteran instincts or something, just because being able to reposition at pilot skill 10
very effective.
is quite fun.
Yeah.
Interesting
here.
Yeah, if I didn't have the points though, yeah, probably I like countermeasures.
A veritable ballet of movement from the fire sprays.
Just notice where Kath is.
Yep, rear arc on Kath's going to play, and the Falcon is in a tight spot because, as Audie also says, where to now? He can't avoid the rocks.
No.
He's got to go over them. Well, actually, that's not too bad.
Although
It's got to be aligned properly. It's got to be aligned properly, though.
Yeah, this could do him over.
Yeah,
I don't think he's touching it.
Whoa, it's a close. The real question is where is Poe going to go?
I don't think it should be that far around though, because you need to follow where it's come and where it's going, and follow the line through so both sort of meet. So I think it's.
I think it would be fine because that's probably the closest it would ever be to clipping the asteroid.
Here we go.
Okay, so he really wants a shot on Boba this turn.
However, he's now in Boba's firing arc.
No.
Yeah.
If he's done a one
But he does
bank,
get his
he's
move.
fine. If he did a one bank, he would have been basically on Rey's edge.
Actually, I don't know about that. Maybe is he out? Is Poe in or out?
Oh no, I think he might just clip like.
I agree. I think he's in.
That's why I think if he'd
hard
done
to
a
really
one
tell.
bank, he would have then been right basically there.
He didn't know that the Falcon was going to bump necessarily, though.
That's not a bad roll from Poe though. 3 hits. There reroll 1 because of course range 1. Nothing there, so an evade there from Boba. That's 2 damage onto Boba Fett immediately.
Very nice.
It's a little too late, I think, though.
Yeah, I always find like the prospect of taking down like multiple big ships quite frightening. You know, you sort of have all of these shields and all of these hull to get through, and you take a big hit on one of your ships.
Look at that.
Whoa.
And there's at least fearlessness in
And then
that, but it's a
something like
shame
that
it's only
happens.
come out that.
Okay.
Obviously, shot was on Poe. That's a shame.
Blank, blank, and there's 2 shields gone. So that is Poe Dameron taken down. It's being taken down a pick or 2.
Yeah.
So here comes range 3. But reducing.
Is it on to...
Well, it's not reduced. See, I'm doing it again like I did last time we was on the stream.
So you
yeah,
evade
'cause it's
1,
extra dice. Yeah,
but
yeah.
ouch. So there's another shield taken. There's a shield. 2 shields taken off the Falcon.
I was meaning the reduction because of tail gunner. I said that in the stream a couple of weeks back that I like the idea of it so much that it's in the back of my mind thinking that it's going to be run every time I hear the word Kath and
You're thinking it's her pilot ability.
Well,
no, I don't think it's a pilot ability. I think it's
Yeah.
a really strong build.
Yeah.
Because you get all your tricks and you're nerfing it from them as well.
Audie Wills makes a good point here, which I was about to say. Kath is pretty much out of the fight for the next turn.
Or more.
Or more. Depends. The K-Town probably could bring around, but then that's pushing the board edge a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's not necessarily that. It's just those are obviously going to, Steven's stuff is obviously now going to try and engage Boba. And we know what happened when Boba and Kath split up
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah,
It was
not
curtains
great.
for Boba, and then Kath was just steamrolled.
So, quickly back to this discussion. So, what do you guys think about the idea of FFG saying there's only this upgrade in this pack or not? Especially for someone like you, Tom, who only plays Rebels. How do you feel like that if you want, say, like, auto thrusters?
I mean, I've sort of already caved and bought a Star Viper for auto thrusters and
Good
like
man.
and like a
Good
jump
shit.
master for like the guidance chips and stuff like that. So I can't really say that it's really affected me in that it's made me not kind of buy a certain thing and then kind of feel like I've lost out because of that. But I don't know. I mean, it is tricky because on the one hand, you know, if somebody didn't want to buy certain ships, then they are kind of locked out of certain upgrades.
I completely agree.
On the other hand, it is in general a pretty budget miniatures game.
Yeah, it's not like this is 40k where you're spending like, 40 quid on one.
Yeah.
I think the next sort of, when you say budget, and I'm going to mention this, and you're going to be like, yeah, tanks.
Yeah,
Because it's you know, £7 an expansion.
yes, it's budget, but
it's not as good as as this.
No, but the point is that Tom was trying to make, which is it's so cheap that you can kind of mitigate that kind of a lot.
Yeah, and if you're buying maybe got enough money to put an expansion aside every fortnight or even once a month, you'll soon sort of build up your collection quite quickly.
Yeah, that's what I've found.
But we've also heard the argument for this as well. Even in Chris Neal, there is always eBay, as you say, for single cards. But there's also the argument for things like Palpatine and cards that were included with Epic expansions.
Yeah.
That people are like, oh, that's really good in Standard, but I really need to buy an Epic for that, and I have no interest in Epic.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Range 1 from the rear through to Rey. This could be very damaging for Mr. Stephen Sage. Only one crit, though.
Could have been better.
Why is he rolling attack dice?
He was himself as well.
Oh, it's the Falcon onto that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sadly, that nothing there. But now the return fire, which is a bit better.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If that's range 1, you know what he's forgotten?
Reroll.
No, fearlessness.
That's true. Yes.
And his reroll.
That is true.
I don't
'cause
know if that is range 1 though.
I think fearlessness only works in the
he's
rear.
rolling 4 dice with Rey. It must be range 1.
But don't forget that the arc could be different for the because I think the arc for the fire spray could be different, not the range. Don't forget you measure range through the arc.
Closest point.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's slightly pulled, isn't it?
Yep. That being said, fearlessness only works out the front arc, I believe.
No, we had this discussion last week.
Okay.
Fearlessness when
When attacking a ship and you're firing arc at range 1.
No, when both ships. So when the enemy is in your firing arc, that's why I didn't trigger. Ignore me. But following from what Lithy was sort of going on here with like the Kirexes, it's not the only place to get Predator. The Ghost has one. I got a fair few from was it one of the end of last year kits, like quarter 4 kits?
Yeah.
So I got like about 4 or 5 Predators. I don't know what to do with them all at times.
I just see it as part of the business model. It's the way they entice people to buy.
Yeah.
They encourage you to play multiple factions.
Yeah,
That's true.
So it means that they then increase their. I mean, don't forget FG is a business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to entice you to buy as much products as they can.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of what you were saying about the Epic ships, they do sort of have to have like a kind of incentive almost.
That's true. It means that if you want to think of the reverse, it's a way saying, okay, here's a way of making this much more worthwhile for those who do play Standard.
Yeah.
And give
Here
you a
comes
reason
the
to
free
buy.
sloop,
Yeah, there's a free sloop.
which is because of Kane and Joust is going to be white.
It's gonna be
So out comes an action. Part of me would have gone for a target lock though, because then you find out if he's in range.
Yeah, but then also you waste the fact that Rey gets rerolls.
Yeah, but if it's not in range, then you just go, I don't care.
Yeah, but if it is in range,
You can re-roll as many dice as you so wish.
true. I guess you could save it for when you don't have an arc shot, but then that's I don't know. Ooh, nice moving the arc there. Is he going
I
to?
hope he's doing a Talon roll here.
Well, he can't do a talon roll then do the barrel. He's got to be green. So it's got to be one bank.
Shoot, yeah.
So unfortunately, he's
buying into it.
Yeah.
The Talon roll would have been better.
I don't know, because he now has the Asteroid for cover. And
No,
range.
I'm thinking of Boba.
Oh,
Look
true.
what Boba is.
Yeah. And a boost. Yeah, now he's definitely out of range.
But that is a ton of repositional that's just happened there.
Yeah, it's really
Very
nice
nice.
having those options at such a high pilot skill.
I agree with Ori Weasel that it's not been as bad lately. They have found other ways to get other expansions to have cards. I think that's them just spreading the cards.
Yeah.
Because they, if it happened with Advanced Sensors with the E-Wing. Everyone used to buy shells because I want to get Advanced Sensors. Then, of course, 2 waves later, the E-Wing came out with Advanced Sensors, and people thought, I can now get Advanced Sensors cheaper, technically speaking. Which, and let's face it, no one's buying an E-Wing for an E-Wing these days, sadly.
Nobody ever bought an E-Wing for an E-Wing in the first case anyway.
Yeah, it's Corran Horn's always
Corran
been
Horn's very
alright.
good.
Well, yeah, but that was kind of it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Wojtek's joined us.
Hey, Wojtek.
Hello.
You're interesting to see if this fire spray will take 3 direct hits.
That was, I don't know, you've seen that match.
Oh, actually, Owen was telling me about it during our game. Yeah, he says it's on YouTube. Just
Oh, it's on YouTube. 3
Yeah.
direct hits in a row. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, six hole on a fire spray was like, bye bye.
Wow.
Me too, Audio Weasel. 4 A-Wings. Love it.
Do you?
I love my E-Wings.
I do like it.
I have
Even
4
if
Y-Wings.
Even if they're not great. But
I have 4 Y-Wings.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're the Y-Wing guy, so of course
Yeah.
you have Y-Wings.
And, more than one Y-Wing pilot's good as well.
Even just more the generics.
Yeah, the generics are good.
Although we do need more names, I think.
Yeah, people were, sort of talking about maybe the next kind of Rebel Veterans pack could be like a Heroes of Scarif or something. Where you have, an X-Wing fix
And a Y-Wing.
and a
fix.
Y-Wing fix.
The problem that I have with that is then where does that leave the poor E-Wing?
Yeah,
This
that's
is the problem
true.
though. E-Wing is now Legends, isn't it?
Yeah, but so was the TIE Defender, so they brought it into Rebels.
So they need to find a way of getting it in there.
Well,
and
no,
unfortunately-
because it's still a product, and legally FFG have to support that product, so they're gonna fix it eventually. It's just a case of
but
when.
technically they're doing that with the Star Viper and the Kirax, and they're not in a film.
Yeah, it's true. They are Legends ships, so you are correct.
So they've kind of left the door open for that.
Okay, so Sage getting very bad with his rolls today, it seems.
If that was a shot from in Arc Ray,
No, that was from Poe.
of course it was. And he elected not to do anything.
Yep. So there's the dice for Finn, rolling the 3, 2 blanks.
And there's a focus there by the looks of things.
That's a much better volley.
There we go. That's at least punching something through. That's all blanks.
That's painful.
There's
That's
an evade.
painful. So there's an evade token being spent there. That's Kath Scarlet taking all but one of her shields. That is the exact exchange that Stephen needed.
Oh yeah. That's got him back in the running here a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
Poe's in a pretty nice position as
Heavy
well.
laser cannon coming from Boba Fett. No, sorry. No, it's Kath Scarlet.
Kath, yeah.
So Dengar re-rolled because it's named, and that's 4 hits coming his way as well. So I can give as much as I can take.
Yeah. It's not looking good, but
No.
then Kath is in his arc, right?
Yes.
So yeah, he did. He
He
rolled
did
the
roll
blanks.
the
already
extra,
happened,
and
yeah.
3 cards
come
to Rey. It's
So he must have
looking,
lost the shields here
Yes.
a bit earlier on.
So it is not looking good for Sage, as he is very quickly being whittled down on that Falcon.
The problem is he needs to take one out, and he's not going to have the option to because he's going to get harried by Boba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he'd have just swung in and just tried to annihilate Boba, like did a Talon roll and sort of kept Boba hurting, Boba would have been in a weak position.
I
Could
do-
then swung in Rey at a point where he's still got forces left.
I
rather
do.
than-
I do think it's in Richard's favour in this game. I don't know why Richard's got the rebel symbol up there. I'm going to change that to the scum. There we go, the scum symbol. Because he's got the most experience with the fire sprays. He knows how to fly these two. He's doing great manipulating the arcs. They have double arc coverage. If that's something, it kind of negates the turret of the Falcon a little bit.
It does.
I just think that Richard's going to come out on top. He's also got the advantage because look at the damage dealt between both of them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think looking at it, he's got the initiative as well. Not that that makes too much difference, but yeah, I think sort of
Well, no, it's Rich Stevens got the initiative on this one
Oh, right.
because, yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Because I had the initiative in the first
And
game.
he's 98. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, just in terms of like looking at the outlook of the game as opposed to like the pilots necessarily. Although Stephen, like I don't really know him that well, but he's got like his double falcon build as well, so he
Yeah.
knows how to.
He's his Angry Birds.
He knows how to fly his Falcon.
Yeah.
It's really Dameron that's kind of the... I don't know about the black sheep, but he's flying Black One, that's
I
for
was going to
certain.
say.
Yeah.
But he's... I just don't think he's got enough damage output, and he's playing too defensively. He's not getting in the blind spots of this fire spray. It's not that it's very
And this
easy.
is the problem.
No.
He's now very, very, very blockable. That's
Yeah.
exactly what's happened.
Yeah, so that means that the Falcon can be blocked, and that means it's no actions.
No action.
Yep.
This is where you'd be saying, well, why not go back to the old Ray?
Oh,
That's what I would have done.
a sloop in the... Oh,
Who read it?
interesting.
Yeah.
Well done, Stephen.
That's actually... I couldn't have predicted that. That's really great. I like that.
Right down the middle as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's a great eye to see that gap.
I know.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, we didn't
I
see
would
it
have...
from-
That's the experience.
Yeah,
We
that's
didn't-
the
we didn't
experience
see it
coming
from
to
here.
play.
We need a Hawkeye to see that one, I think, from up here.
Okay, that's changed. I mean, he doesn't get his action still. Here comes Dameron, of course, doing his BB-8.
Yeah, I think he's just getting out of here, sort of trying to
I don't know. I think he's trying to get
do
his...
another approach.
I think he's trying to stop himself from bumping that Falcon again.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So what, you think he's done like a...
One bank to the left. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that's the problem, as Wojtek says, is that Wojtek says that Kath is going to paste Rey with 4 dice. And I agree. But there's not really much else you could do. Either you... I mean, I guess you bumped her, but then you're taking shots from Boba. I don't know. I don't think it's a good
Well,
option.
hang on a minute. Whoa. There's no evade on this. There's an evade on Kath, not a focus.
That's a good point. So she lacks quality.
She lacks attack quality.
That's true. And she's not making use of the heavy laser cannon,
He's
I
got a
guess.
Dengar though, right?
That's true. She does have Dengar.
But if she's seeing if the dice roll is 1 hit, a focus and 2 blanks, yeah, you naturally want to roll those focuses. You could have then had 4. If it rolls like that, the max you're getting is 3.
Kath doesn't have expertise. She has adaptability. That's hit crit there. There's an evade token in there. I think he's fine. Yeah, spend the evade token. Fine. That is Poe Dameron, though. I think. Was that Poe? Yeah, now it's checking the range. So here we go. Here's Rey.
I think he was looking at Boba.
Oh, yeah. Well, Boba's got fearlessness, so there's no expertise in this. That's a
there we
lot
go.
better.
That's what he needs.
And that is...
One evade, I think.
Yeah, which actually means...
It's got to be Kath, because if not, look how many... Did he roll 3 radars?
He's got 2 crit cards on Kath. Damage... I couldn't make out those out. I'm going to go and check out what they were.
Yeah, I just saw damaged engine.
After the ranged of combat. Damage engine could be effective, and that's actually a 2nd crit there as well.
So it could be 3.
I don't think it's that much.
Okay, so now it's Boba shooting?
As Wojtek points out, look at that range ruler which Stephen has.
Do you know whose it is? Do you know why he said it?
Because it's Wojtek's?
Because it's Wojtek's.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I keep up with you, Wojtek. You can't trick me.
Available for the Store Championships coming July 15th here at Athena Games. You can also join us this weekend for our Star Wars Destiny Championship and our Star Wars The Card Game Store Championship. So it's all Star Wars all this weekend, it seems.
And for the next few weeks, because we've got the Team Epic.
Team
as
Epic.
said, we've got
Watch out for us.
we've got the team going on in the booth
That's
here.
right.
We're sort of working ideas together. Oh, because he won at Cambridge. Oh,
I thought that was the
okay.
case.
Oh,
I'm pretty
I
sure because I'm pretty sure I saw that he won it in Cambridge because they took a nice group photo together.
There was a lot of swag. I got confused,
There you go.
Yeah.
especially with either Darth Farndon or Grand Moff Farndon.
I apologise to my co-commentator giving me bad information there.
Sorry. But yeah, I don't know if you made a reference to this. There was the championship in Cambridge was won by our own Robin Farndon.
Why am I not surprised?
He went unbeaten as well.
Not surprised.
And beat the current UK national champion Duncan Calendar.
Really?
I heard Duncan was there. All right, here's a problem.
But Wojtek, got beaten by him.
Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. Here's the problem. Fearlessness is going to activate, and Boba's at range 1, so he gets rerolls and an extra dice. So this
the
could
Falcon's
potentially
got-
take Rey out.
Yeah,
So
but
Falcon's
if
got 5
Rey,
hull, though.
if Rey goes for Kath, who is stressed,
The thing is, with those dice, Tom, he cancels him out because it's 3 plus the 4th of range 1,
Yeah.
and Fearlessness as the 5th hit.
Oh, yeah.
so
So
he's at least getting one hit on the chain.
there's at least one hit going through, and he needs to make sure he makes this. Is he going to? Yes. It just a teeny bit of space there,
Yeah.
just barely.
Part of me thinks, where's his target lock? His target lock must have been on Boba. It's gone quite a long way away because it's definitely not on Kath.
Taking a focus action wise, of course, it works for Poe.
So if it was me, I would Poe shoot into
Go for Boba.
Go for no. Actually, if you because you only got 3 dice anyway, you ain't gonna kill it. You're gonna have to fire a shot in.
Oh, is he going to spend? No, he's
try
going
and
to
force
one.
down Kath while you're not going to get.
Well, there's
shot
2
by
evades there, so unfortunately, that's it.
So
Oh no, that is an extra card to slug through. So that is 3 crit hits onto Kath. He's going for the kill on Kath, which I guess is a guaranteed kill, which makes sense.
because then he could spend his big money shot at Boba.
Speaking of big money shots,
That's dead.
not really, because I think there's one evade in there.
that's
Actually,
still
that is dead.
dead.
That's dead.
So I rushed the gun there because obviously I had 2 evade dice in that,
Yeah,
but
she's dead.
that Kath is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the opening that Stephen needs.
Then the question is, what state is Boba going to put Rey into?
Oops, well, probably dead by the look of that.
Yeah.
At least going to get 2 evade dice though.
Yeah, but that's not going to save you, I think.
If there's hits, he needs to find at least 1.
Well, there's one evade.
There's
There's
2.
2. Okay, so he got
So it
lucky.
takes 3.
He got very, very lucky.
So what that means now is you've still got Rey for at least 1 more turn.
Thing is, you can't. Yeah, but the problem with that is Boba can just run right past them. Rey would need to sloop, so she'd lose her action anyway.
No, she wouldn't,
Kanan removes the focus, but distress.
as it's applied. So do the sloop and
Then do your action.
focus.
Okay, so maybe so, but I'm not sure there's enough room to sloop safely, at least.
Remember who moves first.
Yeah, Boba does move first, but I don't know. I think you'd have enough. I think there's enough room, but I couldn't tell without actually seeing it in person.
It's going to be really interesting to work out if Stephen has predicted which way Boba's going to go.
Well, if I was Boba, Boba's not gonna turn left. He's gonna bank right and go past and expose his rear arc to try and catch Poe, because Poe's not gonna go too far. And
So then, if you're predicting that, do you put the 3 sloop to the right with Rey?
I would, because then you'd catch arc.
Or and then you're facing in the right direction. You get your arc, you get all your stuff.
Because then at least if Poe dies, you get an attack onto Boba, which might take him down to the point where
They
you might be
both
able to
shoot
kill him.
first.
True. That's true. So really, you want to get both shots to shoot at Boba, so that you can then try and kill. Because that's the thing. He needs to do enough damage so that Rey will kill Boba next turn. Because otherwise, Boba will kill Rey.
Yeah,
I think there's space for the sloop. But,
plenty of room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not anywhere near close to the edge of the board at this point.
Thank you, Wojtek, once again for your alt art cards which you provided to me. Very lovely. Very lovely.
They're really nice because obviously the B-wing expertise and Fenrir pushed the limit.
Very nice.
I like that a lot.
We didn't think of that one.
Didn't think of that one.
Yeah.
Which actually
Yeah, you
has
said
put,
you wouldn't go left.
which actually has put him
So
in
if you've
a.
seen that, the best sloop is to go left. But I
Yeah.
haven't really seen it.
Oh,
I'm going to take that back.
Sure, yeah.
that's a range 1 shot, but don't forget, Rey will not get any modifications.
Oh, yes, she
Yeah,
will.
Well, no, because not in arc. She gets focus though.
If she has arc, regardless of where
She does not have arc. She does not. There's no way she has arc.
No.
Close.
The pace is parallel to the arc. There's no way that she has arc on the fire spray. I'm saying that right categorically now.
You ain't going to barrel roll from there, Stephen.
No, he's gonna get caught by it no matter what.
He's either going to be
No.
on the asteroid on the asteroid,
which is probably worse for him.
On the asteroid and bumped.
I'll just go for the bank, and then is it one forward he's doing?
That's probably what I would have done in his situation. Just if I thought that Boba was going to bank to the right, you do a 1 forward and then try and sort of catch him in the side.
Yeah, here's the thing: fearlessness plus 4 dice reroll.
Yeah.
This is not looking good for Rey. She's probably going to die.
2 dice reroll.
I'm talking about Boba.
You will get 2 dice reroll.
That's true, but it's still a reroll, which is giving quality. So unfortunately, this is it. I think for Rey.
See what damage she gets.
Ay, caramba! That's what you want.
I'd spend it, Stephen. You're going to lose.
Yeah,
you're going to lose here.
Do it.
Yeah.
Now he's forced to focus on that.
Yeah, so that's
2. Shield's gone.
impacted the quality a little bit. Shield's now gone,
Okay.
but there's still 6 hull to chew through for Boba.
The only problem is, we were discussing this earlier, the auto thrusters versus integrated astromech.
Oh, good thing you could. Oh, reroll there, but that's a hit. Still 3, which would kill Rey. Yeah, dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were talking about the auto thrusters and integrated astromech. The integrated astromech with this build right now and what he's going up against is stronger than auto thrusters
On Poe.
on Poe because he's only shooting in arcs.
Yeah. I do really like integrated astromech on Poe, actually. It is kind of...
I mean, Poe can still take down Boba. He just has to get really lucky.
Yeah.
And make sure he puts himself in the right spot. Because the last thing you want to do is be in arc of the fire spray. Unfortunately, without vector thrusters, you can't barrel after. So
No. So Wojtek's obviously making a comment to his game a couple of weeks back as well. But yeah, I think Steven's best move is probably 2 hard right, do a focus, and just sit there and see what happens.
What about... Has he got...
He does have a Talon roll, but is that the best thing for him from here?
this is probably the best move for Boba. Just keep his arc open.
Yeah.
He's going to catch Poe wherever he goes. The only way Poe can avoid it is if he goes left and gets out of the combat zone, which I think is probably exactly what Steven's going to do.
Yeah, it's very
He's got
difficult
time on
now
his
for
side.
Poe because he's got to kind of come round
Too hard, and you're sort of back
Wide
in
now.
combat.
Oh,
free Talon roll.
Ooh. I don't know if that's the right
Going
call.
aggressive. Has he
Hang on
got
a minute.
pattern
If he goes
analyzer?
back
Oh no, 3 hard.
Three
too
hard.
hard,
Yeah, if he boosts, could he just get out? I don't think he could. Oh, he's not going out. He's going in. He's going in for the
he's
kill.
going aggressive. I think it's 5, 1 more shot.
Well, I think he
I
needs,
would have sat there and gone focus because you
Yeah,
then
'cause
range
now
3, you get auto thrusters,
he's-
his modification, range 3.
Yeah, he's now got no mods at all against Boba Fett, who has got a evade, I believe.
Yep.
Well, that's only one, but
Target
reroll
lock.
because
Banging his target lock on both focus results there, which I think
Oh.
is maybe just a bit of a misplay.
He doesn't have a focus token.
Oh, he doesn't.
yeah, he
Oh, okay, that's fine.
okay,
Yeah.
one hit on.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
Poe will survive this with a bit of luck. Yep.
Yeah.
Now he's going to have to lock in a green maneuver here, barrel roll, and then use that green maneuver.
The problem with that is that Richard can guess that. So the question is, which way is he going to go?
I just go forwards.
Yeah, Richard's doing like a
One
1 forward,
forwards.
and Poe's going to do like a 2
Barrel
right
roll,
bank.
one straight forwards.
Oh yeah, it's got to be... He'll do like a 1 bank.
I'm agreeing with Chris Neal here. Break off and reposition. You don't want to be following that fire spray around. That's exactly what it wants. I mean, yes, Kath would want that more, but Boba's not going to say no. See, look,
It's Boba. It's not
yeah. But the fact is, a fire spray likes you to follow it because a rear arc. I don't care. I'm always going to catch you. You're not going to beat a fire spray this way. Now, the only way you can reposition this is if you barrel roll
Like that.
You like this, go forward, boost, and then maybe end up in the blind spot.
I think he's definitely got a blind spot.
He's in the blind spot. However, now Boba can now turn and engage very easily because he's got engine upgrade.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And then he'll end up at range 1 as well. So
No shot.
no shot. No shot. But that means he's not getting shot at, which is a benefit. But it's all going to matter where the barrel roll from Poe Dameron goes next turn. If there is one.
If he does one, I don't know. I hesitate to sort of say what I would do because I think it'll probably be wrong.
Richard is saying, follow me.
You might as yeah.
Richard's just saying follow me.
That's probably the safest option, because where can Poe go? He can
Well, he's pretty confident. He's got the points bid here because Poe is...
And the worst that
Yeah.
Poe can do from this distance is effectively net 2 because of the evade token.
I don't think that's a good idea, Stage. You want to keep distance, break off, reposition, come back in at a later time.
He's barrel rolling, so he must be doing a 1 bank. If he's at range...
If he's at range 3, then
and he's got to do a focus.
Yeah, okay, this actually might be too bad.
If he's range 3, he's got 3 dice, auto thrusters, and the focus mod.
That looks like that is range 3, so auto thrusters are into play.
Convert.
Yeah, which is done.
Oh, that looks
2
like
natural evades.
Yeah, but an evade token, so he's fine. An attack back and only 1 hit, auto thrusters will come into play.
He doesn't need. No, he does need to roll because if they all end up focusing, well, if they end up
All evades anyway.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And now Poe is in a better position because he knows exactly the maneuver that Richard's going to do, meaning he can easily keep within the range 3 zone.
Yeah. If it was me, you'd know he's going to come probably round the asteroid. I would barrel roll to the towards Richard and probably lock in a 1 bank.
Oh, if only a 2 bank was green on an X-wing, I'd love to barrel roll and then bank here and try and catch him in that side.
I was thinking it was a couple of rounds ago. I realised I was mistaken.
Is he actually doing this? Is he actually trying to go for the blind spot? I'm hoping you are.
Go back as far as you
that
can. You need the
big
space.
fat asteroid sitting right there.
That's not a problem if you can get distance. Always going 1 forward.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Focus from here. Same thing again, but this time on a bank as you come around the asteroid. Range 3.
Ooh.
Just
that. No, they're not declaring it. It's out. So.
okay.
I think it's there. I think it's just range 3.
No, because they removed their focus, so there's no point.
Yeah, we only saw
Back to
it for
dials.
like a brief second.
Yeah.
And I've been like slightly forward.
It looked close.
It was close. It was whatever it was. It was close. Right. Are we going to see a turn? Oh, he's turning in.
Yeah.
He's trying to catch that fire spray. Keeps on falling off his base.
Yeah.
Toby, where's your magnets?
Now, is Sage going to be smart here? Barrel the other way, bank in, and catch the flank.
He
Please.
can't bank in from there because he's...
He can, because he can do
he'd have to
this.
Quite nice.
Do a straight and boost.
Oh, if he's pulled this off. I don't think... Oh, wrong way.
Now, see, Elliot, imagine intensity right here. So he's barrel rolling, he's getting a focus every time he does it.
Okay. Now you're selling me on intensity.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, now he's getting to the spot where Boba can now say, okay, I'm going to get you in my rear arc again.
You were going to get him in one arc or the other. If he did a 1 straight and then it locks in a 1 straight on his dial, then did the bank boost, he would have been right in the side pod.
We are just dancing here. Someone has to blink first and go in for the kill. And
just a 1 straight or 1 bank is all that Richard needs to do here.
Yep, because now he's got the rear arc facing and he's caught Poe wherever he goes. Although Poe is at range 3 and hopefully he can maintain that range 3.
If he's done a 1 bank though, barrel roll backwards, do a 1 bank, and then
He might even end up out of range, as you say, yes.
not necessarily that. I'm thinking if he can.
Well, if he barrel rolls forwards and then does a 1 bank, won't he end up... He's going aggressive again, I think.
I don't think he's going aggressive. I think he's not let go yet, so he's thinking about it.
Yeah.
He's trying to think where his end maneuver will put him, and I think it'll put you at range 2, so you don't want to do that, Sage. Going forward might actually help that a little bit. Is he? Is he doing it?
This is captivating. This is.
It is actually very interesting to see these two manoeuvre, because you wouldn't think a fire spray would be as manoeuvrable as it is. I mean,
Yeah.
Now Poe's starting to.
Poe's falling off the base.
He's either getting excited or scared with fear. I'm not sure which one it is.
I advise Corellian ale for the people who are wondering why they're falling off their base. Probably Corellian ale. That's what I put it.
Corellian rocket fuel.
Or that.
Yeah.
I could make a very distasteful joke right about now, but I'm not going to.
Really?
Just focus. Sit there, Stephen.
Yeah, that looks to be very close to range 2. I'd focus.
You boost.
Don't boost. Focus. Focus it down.
You boost. You're not out of arc. The only hope you're
never going to get out of arc. Oh,
Just range 2.
This is it. No, it's just 1 hit.
Because yet again, you can sit there because of the evade.
2 evades.
He's got an evade token sitting on it.
The only danger there would have been a blank.
I would do the same again if I was Stephen.
All right, is he trying
One
to...
bank.
Yeah, because the question is, where is Richard going to go? I think he's going to one forward. There we go, yep. It's the same game over again. Nothing's going to change unless Stephen makes a bid. And unfortunately, he had his opportunity and he missed it. And again, he
doesn't actually need to barrel roll if he's doing the one bank here, one bank in.
He's just getting distance, I think.
If he does a one bank in, he'd have the asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
And then just do a focus. You've got all the modifications in the world.
I can see what you mean by the intensity now, actually.
Yeah. It is an option.
Yeah.
I mean, the difficulty is you do exhaust it.
And I guess then again, if you don't spend it, then meh.
Yeah, I guess it's like R5P9. So the downside is you have to keep your focus.
You saw that in the game I was playing. You saw me think hard about, now do I spend my focus here or do I keep it back?
Wojtek's hit on the nail on the right on the head. Richard must do a cater to get into range 1. Poe will never get into range 1 voluntarily.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some thumbs up.
We've got 28 minutes of this dance left.
Okay.
Well, we know who's going to win this if it carries on. Oh, are we?
Yeah,
that missed.
Another shot on.
I'm sure that debris field moved.
Yeah. Well, it did, but he wasn't. It didn't set his ship down like where it should have been. So I think it bumped as he was putting his ship down.
It must have been.
That's the second large ship to thread that needle.
Yes, very impressive actually.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm starting to get to the point where Sage is just doing greens for the sake of doing barrel rolls, when really...
This is the thing. He needs a shot at range 3.
Your X-Wing can do more than just green manoeuvres. It can do whites.
Yeah. The thing is, though... Sorry.
From where Stephen is, his game plan needs to be, I need to do more damage to the fire spray. At this point in time, points is on Richard's side. He's still got at least half Boba, which is at least, you're talking 50 points for Boba, realistically. So you're talking about the 24, 25 points. So he's still got at least the full value of that. The moment he goes down below that, Poe can run for the game.
I forgot that the free forward on the X-Wing is green.
Oh, yeah.
That particular X-Wing is green.
Yes. Not the one I was using earlier.
That's the difference, isn't it? Like one of the differences.
Yeah, that is one of the
Talon
that
rolls,
is
the
difference,
3 straight, the extra shield.
Yeah.
On the dial is the Talon rolls and the 3 straight, which is now green.
Yeah.
Which matches the E-Wing, I believe.
Now, this is just winding up for something here.
The E-Wing can do a 5 forward, though, as well.
Yeah, it can do a 5 forward, but it's white.
Yeah.
But I believe it's 1 bank so white and it's 2 banks of green.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I guess it's... Yeah.
It's faster. It's going faster. Although I think it would have had a better dial if it had a 1 bank green and 2 banks green, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it can do with R2.
It can do with R2, but then it's taking your astromech slot, which is...
dear, Steve. Richard, you're... Yeah, I do think magnets might be a thing for you now on that.
Yeah.
So, what we got?
Ring around a Rosie,
so
a pocket full
no
of posies.
barrel roll.
Way.
I think he's doing it. He's going in fast now.
Because that's all it is right now, is we're dancing around the board. I think Boba has somehow got to where he originally was.
He's nearly there. He's nearly there.
Engagement.
We've done a lap of the entire board now, and nothing has happened. This is not X-Wing racing.
Yeah.
Although, if it was the wacky races, I would be much on board with that.
No, this is sounding the more appropriate... The more appropriate music is
Catch the Pigeon?
No.
I'm thinking Catch the Pigeon is much more appropriate here.
Yeah.
You could have like a Dick Dastardly's Flying Machines
Oh my god.
It's just...
Oh my god, Scum Paint Idea Masterclass, yes.
Yes.
Dick Dastardly's Flying Aces, let's do it.
No. Have a fire spray painted like Penelope's colour, you put Cat Scarlet in it.
That works, actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking more having like Clunk in the quad jumper or something.
Oh god, now you got me thinking what could be the wacky races in X-Wing.
Here we go, that's a shot.
Right.
This is a shot, and this is what Stephen wants, the blind spot.
Come on, let's get some damage through here, Stephen. You need this.
Yeah.
2
hits.
That's a start.
It's got a evade, so that's 1 going through.
It's 6 and 4, so it's 10. Half points Boba now.
Right, in that case, that
The
might
boot's
shift
on
things.
the other foot. This is where Richard could run away for the whole of the time, but now it's Stephen can just go, I'm going to go left, chase me.
Yeah.
But Stephen's
Well,
not
I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to get down to a fighting distance.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a K?
K.
It is a
Gotta
K.
be, hasn't it?
Yes, because he's trying to force a range
He's
one
now
engagement.
realised he's now got to change the motto of the game.
Yeah.
If that still would have been ahead, he would have probably done a 3 hard and keep running around the asteroids.
And now Boba starts chasing Poe.
Yeah,
So it
it goes the other way around.
now it really is catch the pigeon.
Yeah.
Catch the Poe.
Yeah.
No.
No, that will fit. That will fit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but then
debris field.
He's got his maneuver, yeah. Yeah, Poe doesn't really want to be...
No, you're tempting fate if you do that. And now Poe gets another range 3 shot, maybe. Which yes, Boba gets one back, but no mods.
He's probably going to live, yeah.
You got the interesting situation though. Where is
Hey!
Oof.
Oh,
Made, yeah. Oh, that is
this
very good.
This is suddenly
is
getting
the-
down to
the real nitty gritty?
one last engagement will do it.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe maybe Boba
Yeah.
only took 2 because look at the cards there. In fact, I'm going to remove this quickly. Is that one lone hit onto? I believe that was. There's only 2 cards on Boba, so actually Boba has actually got 4 hull left.
Okay.
So he needs a range 1 shot to kill Boba or a lucky double direct hit.
I don't know what I would do as Boba now, because you don't really...
I would one
You've
bank
got-
it, clear
yeah.
the stress, and instead of Poe, you're going to end up at range 1.
Dodge me.
Yeah.
But then if
Or-
you've got like a range 1 shot coming at you,
Yeah.
do you
You're
want
going
to
to
risk...
dodge it. Doing a
dying?
1 bank, where is he going to go? He can't barrel roll right because of the debris field.
2 forward?
Wojtek agrees with me. 1 bank, force a range 1 engagement with Poe.
And you cut the angle
Yeah, I
off for
guess
him
you
to
don't
barrel
want to
roll
take
right.
one back.
Because don't forget, Boba gets defensive rerolls at range 1 as well.
Yeah.
And attack bonuses. It's the same thing in return.
And with fearlessness. So could come down to the last dice roll. Oriol says he'd do a 4 forward, let Poe shoot and get him with the rear arc. That is also a possibility. However,
But the 4 straight, is that not
Is white.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's got no mods.
If Poe does like a 1 forward as well, you risk him like barrel rolling, doing a 1
that's
forward, and then you get him on your
That
flank.
is the thing, is that Stephen Sage is probably going to do that because he likes to do his ability.
And also, this is his advantage. Poe going to have to turn around while Boba's already done that.
He didn't do a 4 forward,
Oh.
Wojtek, but he forced the bump, so no
Okay.
attacks coming through. Which now leaves us to an interesting situation where where's Boba going to go and where's Poe going to go?
Just select to do a 1 bank, it can't move from there. Just leave it though and say, well, Poe, where are you going?
That's not... but then he's flying into the blind spot area.
Is he?
He could do.
If he does a 4K right here.
He's got no attack mods.
Yeah, but then he gets a shot, which if
If he's at range 1, Boba's got the advantage.
There
Possibly.
you go, looks like a bank.
No, he's doing a 1 bank, unfortunately, Wojtek. He's not pushing against Poe. Plus, I think a 4K would have landed on the asteroid, so probably not a good idea. But now, Poe's in the rear arc wherever he goes. Unless he hards it, then boosts, which is possible. Oh, he's reaching.
Looks like a hard, yeah.
Yep, he's done a hard,
Boost.
so boost, and he'll get out of that rear firing arc. This is a dance and a half. We're waltzing here on the stage.
And how long did my game take?
Your game actually went almost right to the end, so
That's because obviously those shots were being nicked for quite a long while, which just kept me in the fight.
well, this is an interesting maneuvers game. It's 2 ships with boosting capabilities trying to arc dodge each other,
Yeah,
but also trying to catch the other one in arc.
yeah.
So,
But one of them's got 2 arcs.
that's one annoying mosquito.
Dang.
Annoying pilot skill 11 mosquito.
Yeah.
And Poe's one of those pilots that is just going to get on your nerves. Yeah, free conversions is just going to become an annoyance.
So long as you get the focus. Although there's nothing else to make him block. I don't know. This could go either way. One good shot from either could kill either of them.
If it was me from where Stephen is, I would probably lock in a 1 bank, barrel roll, and then do a 1 bank and then focus.
Probably
But so
gonna
you do
get-
that or you do a 2 hard.
Boba's doing a one bank to get the rear arc to bear.
So too hard then.
Yeah.
You have range 3 and a focus, so you have a 3 dice.
Yeah, but did you predict that? That's the question. That's the best move now. But
that was one of my 2 options. Yeah. If you're going in for it, I would have done either a 1 bank or a 2 hard. That would be my 2 options.
They're discussing something. Then what's the maneuver?
Okay.
Wojtek's got a good opinion here. Take Targox now, take focus later on, and go for the full mod shot on range 2 when possible. That's actually a wise call. But has Richard seen that as a possibility?
Yeah. Did Boba have range 3, do you reckon, on Poe?
I think he had range 3. I think he might still have range 3. Nah, that's way out.
Yeah. He's going to look the same thing in here again.
The thing is, this is an interesting position because Boba can't keep that arc in that position for long. He's going to have to turn now, then boost.
Yeah.
So Stephen has a position to zoom in now and catch Boba in a flank.
Yeah, but would Richard give him that opportunity?
He's got no choice. He's got to turn left here. Otherwise, he's going to head towards the board edge. And
Or does he try and trick him and do a hard maneuver to the right, like a 2 hard and 2 hard?
Too hard to the right.
What about 1 soft and then a boost?
That's an option. And we might even see that.
Then you're kind of worried about the same kind of issue, though, where you're going towards the other board edge.
Okay. I really hope you're not going to boost after this one, Stephen, because then again, you got BB-8, so I guess you can afford to do that.
Just looking at what's on Boba, there is no engine upgrade.
There is... because Boba has guidance chips.
Oh.
So, there is no boost. Because Kath had the boost. You're right.
Oh, that was where
that changes things.
Range 3 and outside of arc.
This is where it could really benefit from a boost. Hey, 1 hit. Easily evaded.
2 evades there.
Yeah, it's a lot of green dice on that table.
Yeah.
Feels like what happened in my game against Toby last week.
Spending...
Rather than dice, it was cluster mines.
That's
out. Richard.
Way out.
I don't know why you're rolling there
first.
I think it's just instinctual. He shot me, so I must have arc on him. Can't blame a guy for trying.
No. You can never fault a man.
All right. So the fact that we know he's not got a boost changes things a little bit more. We know that he has to perform a hard because a soft's not going to do it this time. And if he does a soft, he's exposing himself very clearly to get flanked. So it's going to be a hard, or it could be a K. A K actually
K's better.
A K. Yeah, it's a K.
That's what's happening.
It's a K
because you cover all that angle rather.
Oh, it's fallen off again.
You cover all that angle rather than if you do it like a hard maneuver. You're sort of going.
Yeah.
I've basically exposed my my rear arc.
If he's gone, if he's gone 1 forward, could he? Oh no, he's going the other way. All right.
He can't go there.
No, I think he can. Yep, he cannot go there.
Okay.
So.
Well, we know it's green. He's going over the asteroid.
This could be unfortunate, unless because you can redeclare. You don't have to go to the other side. You can redeclare the action, so he's probably going straight. If he's banking right, then he is in trouble. But
yeah, if he's going straight, that was
yeah. I wouldn't have even bothered barrel rolling if I was going right.
Interesting choice there. Yeah. Unfortunately, he now can't turn to engage.
You do a boost.
That's me.
And then you can do a Talon roll or K-turn next turn, and then swing back in. Yeah, you've got room to pull up, or you do
thing is, all Boba's going to do is say, shoot me, or chase me, essentially.
Yeah, but range 3, and bearing in mind Stephen's got all the repositional manoeuvres in the world. Range 3 is Stephen's friend.
Well, don't forget that he is still limited at what he can do. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing either, because it's only on a 1 bank and a 1 forward, and a 2 forward, and a 3 forward again. But
yeah, trying to clear stress and keep a bit of a space, so it means that he's free and open to do stuff next turn.
Was he? He's
going away.
Is he tallying it? He is doing a tallying.
That gives him a good position. He's moving as far back as possible.
And he's got a lot of green manoeuvres.
He's also got a nice straight there to just zoom forward and.
Prime Justice, so he's going to use this to boost now.
Nice.
I did do this once where I actually put down. Can you remember where Poe started that?
Yeah, pretty much almost where he is now.
Exactly, just at a slightly different angle. You know, I've tried that once. I actually put it on the table and put where the things were.
I agree with Chris. I would have tallied the other way.
I wouldn't. I'm still confident with this.
Fair enough. I just think that now Boba can boost or turn, or even turn in. He could turn in, then turn again. Oh, he's turning in.
Which is what's happening, yeah.
Just do a one straight.
Because he predicts that...
one straight clear stress to a focus.
Yeah, hopefully it is just a one straight, because if it's any more than that, then Stephen's in trouble. You can't do that.
Can't do that, Stephen, because
he's got prime thrusters.
Oh, you can perform barrel rolls and things even while stressed.
Even while stressed, so he
Until
is fine.
3.
The question is now where is that straight maneuver? I think it's going to be a 2?
I think it's even more than 3.
Oh dear, I think he might have landed himself on an asteroid here. No.
Good.
Oh no, but he's at range 1.
Remember who shoots first.
Poe does shoot first, but he really needs to get a focus here.
There's no evade token on Boba either.
But there isn't a focus token, so if he whiffs this, it's game over.
I would only convert. I would never spend it.
He converts 1, which that was a hit there. Reroll 2.
And then you spend the focus.
Ooh, he's wondering.
He doesn't have the evade. Just imagine having the evade here.
He's taken the 2 to keep the focus for his own attack.
Oh, okay.
Is he taking 2 or was it only 1? Because I thought it was only 1.
Reroll that 1. Blank. Focus convert to 3. Poe will survive no matter what.
Best case scenario is a shield and a hit, but then he hasn't got integrated.
Oh, that's 4.
No, if he whiffs completely, he's dead.
He is dead, yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call that one.
But Mr. Sage, you can blame David Lincoln at davidlincoln.com at AOL.com.
You'll never find me there. But that was really close, though.
I kind of guessed that Richard might turn in and surprise Stephen, and I thought Stephen would gun it to try and... Because he would think that Stephen would go... Richard was going to go forward 1. That was a mistake. I would have
only ever have locked a 1 straight in my dial there.
I probably would have done the same.
Because then you barrel roll backwards or stay where you are and just do a 1 straight and go, I'm range 2. I'm happy with that.
It was so close.
It was.
So close.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that game if I was either player, to be honest.
Yeah.
That was a very good game to watch.
We started off with Richard on the upper, on the front foot. Stephen was on the front foot. Richard then clawed it back by killing Rey.
Yeah.
Kath then went, and we were all back to sort of even Stevens there.
Well, I think it was more swingy than that, because you had the 2 fire sprays dealing so much damage to Rey, and then Kath died.
Yeah.
Then it swung in Stephen's favour. Then Rey died, and that swung back into Richard's side, although Stephen had a positional advantage.
Yeah. And then obviously when it came to the half, at that point also, Richard also had the point advantage, so it was in Richard's court. Then obviously when Boba got to less than half health, then it was Stephen's game.
Vortex got a good question for us, which is, would you guys agree expertise is better on Kath or engine upgrade? We see it.
I prefer expertise.
They're both the same points, so it's not a points issue, it's a matter of effect.
Modifications.
I agree. You get double the arc's modifications, and yes, you can manipulate the arc with boost. We've just proven that you don't need boost to catch someone.
No.
So I do think expertise is better on
and also with the HLC, you can sit at range 3, get your 4 attack dice.
But then there's a benefit of having engine upgrade, which is if you find yourself too close, you can boost.
Well, looking at what
further forward.
Just looking very quickly though, at Kath's layout, Dengar for rerolls, expertise would have been nice to have turned all those focuses up. Yeah, and he's sitting at range. He wants to sit at range band 3 or have a target in his rear firing arc.
If you've got Dengar on board and you have expertise, you've got your modification sorted. All you need is, then again, I guess at that point
you're doing evade.
You're doing evade, yeah. So, but then maybe focus also for green dice modification as well. But yeah, I don't know. Especially since you don't really want a K-turn with Kath because she likes people following her.
Yeah.
So there's not the risk of stress. The only problem times you'll get a problem with stress is with stress bots.
Yeah, Yeah, if you're going against stress pots, then that 3k turn to make sure that you ain't going to fly off the board is then going to become an issue.
Audio Weasel with expert handling is an interesting call for Kath. Modify the arc without changing range.
Yeah.
But I agree with Wojtek. I think it's expertise for Kath.
Yeah.
Especially if you have then Tail Gunner instead of Dengar.
Yep, completely agreed. Completely agreed.
Yeah, you do your target lock as your action, make sure they're locked, so you get your attack mod, your expertise, focus up, and a tail gunner to reduce their, HLC out the front or 4 or 5 dice out the rear.
Yeah. Well, that's it for today. That was quite a good match to finish on as well. I can't wait.
Yeah, no, it's a great match.
That'll be going up onto YouTube on the 28th. The first match will be going up probably tomorrow morning. So, looking forward to it. We are back relatively soon. We're back on 2 weeks from now, so that's Wednesday the 5th.
Yep, I'll be in the booth for that one because we're getting very close to our next big thing on the stream following that.
Yeah, well, we have a X-Wing Epic tournament coming on that's not being streamed. That will happen on the 1st and you two have got some kind of weird, janky Rebel.
We haven't kind of finished our designs yet.
Yeah.
It is still sort of very much work in progress.
Yeah, we had like a ruling where we found out huge ships can't take free actions.
Oh dear.
And that kind of ruined our silliness a bit, not to give too much away.
Because there was a way we could potentially mess up every single Atani Mind Link and deal them a damage in the same turn without rolling any dice.
Yeah.
But that
not to give
can't
too
happen.
much away. Yeah, that can't happen. Probably because it would be really broken.
Probably.
If we'd sort of change our minds on, because you have to take one epic ship. So between us, we've only got the Rebel transport.
Yeah.
So we've like had 2 or 3 thought processes on the transport, and we're not finally deciding what we're going for yet.
No.
Part of my list has changed a little bit as well, because it's 200 points aside as well. So you've got to come together a little bit on what you're going to take and what you're going to.
Well, it's 200 points per person, but it's 400 aside.
Yeah. But obviously, you've got to kind of consider if there's things that can sort of interact across and quite freely interact across.
Good night, Wojtek.
See ya.
So, we've got the stream on the Wednesday the 5th of July. We then got the Store Championships on Saturday the 15th of July, which we will be streaming.
The 19th.
Will you be taking part in that, Tom?
I don't know if I'll get the time off work. I'm gonna see. I'm being a bit cheeky though, getting the first off. So I would really like to come because it'll be my second Store Championship.
Fair enough.
I'd like to.
We'll see if you can make it. And then of course we have our regular stream again on Wednesday the 19th.
I don't think I'll be joining on that one though, Elliot, because of commitments on the 22nd.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find out. But yeah, we've got to run. So good night, everyone.
Night all.
Good night. Thanks for watching.
Ta-ta, everyone.